What's up, you guys? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. How you guys doing? I know it's been a minute. I'm sitting here playing with my computer. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna let me go in, but you guys come on in. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let me see where we at. Live chat is on. All right. Let's see. Let's come on in. Let me bring it back down for a second while it's doing what it's doing. But anyway, how have you guys been? How y'all been doing? It's been a minute, right? I see you guys. I see you. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know I'm sitting here like I don't know, it's been a while, right? Since I last been in the building. Let me see. Because the computer's taking its time, you guys. But we're going to jump into your reading. I know there's a lot to talk about. So you guys get in the comment section and let me know what's going on. Give me a second. I may have to pull my other phone up. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, you guys. All right, hold on. Yeah. All right, the computer don't want to work with me. So since that don't want to work with me, you guys, I'm gonna shut the computer down. Okay. And we just gonna operate from this area over here. Give me a second. I'm coming back in, you guys. I'm coming back in. Y'all get in the comment section now. Let me know how you guys been doing, because it's been a minute since I've been here in the building. I apologize for this here little mix up, this little delay we're having. But like I said, get in the comment section, you guys. Let me know how you guys have been doing. This is going to be a general reading. Give me a second. Let me come back in. Okay. All right. Everybody come in. I hope everybody's been safe. Oh, this weather's been crazy. It's been a whole lot of rain weather, you guys. Been a whole lot of wet weather. Okay, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Let me see. I'm coming in, you guys. Come on in. You guys, come on in. Come on in. Let's see. Come on in. All right. I'm in here with y'all. Perfect. Okay. I'm in here. I'm in here. I can see. The volume is good. The volume is good. Okay. All right. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys can hear me from my end. I had to shut off my computer. I had to turn on my other phone. How have you guys been doing? This is going to be a general reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Reason. You already know. If it's your first time here, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Let me see what everybody's saying. Let me see. Let me get some shout outs. Julicia, Brittany. All right, I see you guys. You said booked and busy. I know that's right. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Yes, I thought I saw Des. All right, let me speak to everybody. Yes, I see you guys. Hello. Okay. Yep, I'm here. Yep, we're gonna get into your reading. All right. Yeah. I see Lauren. Shout out to Lauren in the building. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, Brittany, Jaleesa, Lauren. I thought I saw Daz here a second ago. All right. So let's talk about it, you guys. How have you guys been doing? Y'all been doing all right? Working hard, Virgos? Because I know we have been really working. We definitely have been busy trying to make time, but it's been hard. It's been crazy. You know what I mean? Like August, it's been a whole lot of rain in the month of August, you guys. It's like I don't know where you guys stay at, but like where I am, it's just been a lot of rain season. And so for the rest of the month, it's pretty much off and on a lot of water, a lot of rain. I thought I saw my boy Daz in the building. There you go, man. What's good? What's good? What's poppin', you guys? Yeah, so Virgo, let's talk about it, right? Because even though I don't come in, I still pull cards. Sometimes I pull cards, but the energy has been crazy. I've been having to do a lot of cleansing, a lot of protecting, because people, Virgo, you could definitely have people trying to shut you down, get you out the way, a lot of energy draining vampires, energy vampires. Some of you can even have family members trying to drain you of your energy, or just, toxic people, past people, fake friends, when they wasn't able to get nothing out of you. But it seems as though when it comes to this energy, Virgo, because I don't feel like this is your energy that I'm looking at. Okay, now this could be somebody you are connected to, related to. I don't know, but it's given, because see, the lovers is here. Okay, and I know throughout the week, uh, I know Leo energy was there, Pisces energy was there. Some of you even had Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, as well as Gemini. Okay, so those are the energies that's kind of been in your mix. Okay, starting out the month of August. All right, so and some of you can have these placements, right? But for the first message that I'm getting here is that some of you are definitely trying to use some sort of form of strategic thinking when it comes to trying to assert yourselves, when it comes to seeking for some sort of answer, a solution to the problem, when it comes to seeking some sort of mental clarity and truth, where there's a need for you to set some sort of strong boundaries because spirit is telling you not to force the situation. Some of you may need to leave the situation be. Yeah, is that my girl Yolanda? Good morning, baby. Good morning. And so it's like when it comes to this, whether this is a past or present lover, Virgo, this person is already connected to somebody else. Okay, this is somebody who's definitely already in a relationship, could be married, committed to somebody else. For those of you who are in a situation, some sort of third party entanglement. Okay, um because it's given, how did this happen to me? How did I let myself get caught up in another situation? After I learned my lesson from the last situation I was in, how in the world did I end up getting myself in this sort of mess? Because given two of swords, three of swords energy here, where somebody's definitely feeling stuck and defeated, okay, feeling brokenhearted about the situation. And then there's the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, because it's a whole lot of Seven of Cups energy here when it comes to offers and options and fantasizing. And some of you could be tired of being where you are, feeling stuck in a situation where, like, you can also be um thinking about wanting to move and leave the situation behind, because you got Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups energy with the Eight of Swords energy. So almost feeling trapped and isolated could be all in your head. It's like seeing something, painting the picture of what it is you want, but it seems as though that what it is you are seeking is far off where you could be trying to needing to save and budget. Is something that you want. It's a struggle for some, like somebody who was close to you could have very well betrayed you, turned their back on you. Because again, with the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords is also here. Okay, and it's like definitely feeling let down and stabbed in the back. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You see yourself wanting to really go forward. You know, there's a I can see myself, I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I deserve, I know what it is I need. I'm determined to get it. But then wonder what is this thing that seems to have a tight grip on me that is trying to pull me back or hold me down so that I can't get ahead. Because in your mind it's like, okay, I know what I want, I know my worth, I see myself being happy. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I need to travel. I feel like, I should be doing something different. I know I should be doing something better. I'm out here being self sufficient, independent, trying to get up on my feet and move ahead. I'm doing the right thing. I'm minding my business. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm not bothering nobody. So, what is this spiritual attack? Or what is it? Is like wanting to have it today, but Spirit is telling you with the Temperance card that it's important, Virgo, for to be patient and move in moderation, because you're also coming in with the Hermit card, which is a need for you to go within and reflect on a situation. Spirit is really trying to protect a lot of my Virgo. Spirit is saying, hold up, don't be anxious. Some of you could be feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit tense, because it's something that you want. There's a goal that you are trying to accomplish or trying to achieve. It's not so much about fame and fortune. It's just about wanting to be comfortable in that peace, wanting to fill that void where you can really see your hard work. Because some of you are saying, okay, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm paying my bills, but I'm not really exactly seeing what it is I should be seeing for myself, for my hard work. And so it's like you're saying, okay, that could be a sign right there if you heard that. I'm sorry. But like, it's like saying, I want something different, I want to see the brightness. I want to know when I put the key in the door and I open the door and I'm seeing it and it's like, damn, okay, here we are. My hard work is finally paid off. And so I feel as though that is what you are really trying to accomplish. You are really trying to seek that, making sure that, your dues, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know that your time, you know that it's almost time. You do this, right? You do this here for you being so determined and getting it done. It's like, but at the same time, there are people, because they don't know you, they could be misjudging you or misjudging your character, and could be secretly also trying to sabotage you behind your back. But Spirit is also trying to guide you and hold on to you, because again, I feel like it's all in your work, your ability to complete the job and get the job done correctly, knowing your strength, because you have that strength, you have um that muscle, that power. You know when to be confident, and you have been a threat for so long, Virgo, that every time you walk in a room, It's something about your strength and your confidence where you come off as a threat to others, because when you walk in a room, your light, your aura, it immediately surrounds, you know what I'm saying, surrounds that. And you could kind of pick up on that energy immediately. You can tell when people are hating on you, sucking their teeth, rolling their eyes, poking out their lips. You understand what I'm saying? This is the thought of you coming in a room like, what the hell? Because you are able to gain attention. You are a people's person. You're down to earth. You're hardworking. You're driven with ambition. You try very hard to stay positive. Yes, we have flaws. Yes, there are good days and bad days. Yes, we have ups and downs. But then it's like when we're down, we're trying to manifest how to keep our vibrations above. So when it comes to trying to raise our vibration, protect our aura, our energy, that's when you need some time to kind of go to yourself as a Virgo on Hermit and reflect about the situation or the circumstances, because you're good at saving your coins. And so now it's like, okay, and you're aware that every time when you try to get ahead, you know that there's going to be something other that is going to try to come in and approach you or distract you, because you're on this journey, this new beginning. And so there's some sort of tiny distraction that may try to come in as an energy vampire and mislead you astray to try to get you, because you're not looking back. You have definitely put the past behind you, and you're trying to go focus. Even if you are kind of caught up in a third party connection, you're not really putting your apples all into one basket. And that's the reason why this person who summoned you, if you are in a situation entanglement, this person is continuing to keep their eye on you, because they know that you are determined to push yourself forward, but they don't want you going so far ahead that you get away from them. So they are trying to hold on to your coattail a little bit. And then there's a situation for some of you where if you are connected to somebody else where it is a third party situation, just so you know, if you are connected to somebody who's in a relationship with somebody else, and that person could be having problems in their relationship, okay, then be aware that if you're in some sort of third party entanglement, that person who's already committed to that other person is aware that they are stepping out. And so if you are involved in sort of entanglement third party, that other person is doing some sort of black magic on their person to keep them bounded. Okay. So if you are involved with somebody is doing some sort of hex work, okay, to keep somebody from not getting ahead, from, making it so somebody can have a hard time moving forward. Because I am seeing that. I'm seeing some black magic. I'm seeing some foul play. I am seeing it where if this person think that they're going to just jump up and leave and move on with their life and live happily ever after, then I'm going to stop them and do whatever I have to do to sabotage it. Okay. So I'm seeing that. Okay. Because, like I said, immediately your reader came out with the Lovers card, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, okay, with that Five of Pentacles, all right? And then you got this here, like I said, Eight of Swords feeling stuck, but then I see you also, like I said, trying to put the past behind you with the Eight of Cups. And even though you're struggling with the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is trying to slowly help you. But with the Temperance card, there is a need for you to move in moderation and be patient, okay? But yeah, you do have an enemy in the mix that's stabbing you in the back with the Ten of Swords, all right? And there does seem to be some stubborn behavior when it comes to this King of Swords, okay? That mental clarity and truth, dealing with some sort of stubborn behavior where there's a need for you to focus on reality and not fiction, because the Seven of Cups tend to give off a lot of illusions. It tends to give off, you know, this is what I want, I see it, but it's all about strategic thinking. It's all about trying to definitely assert yourself when it comes to the Page of Swords, when it comes to learning, when it comes to paying close attention, because yes, you're driven, and you got the Ace of Swords here. You also got the Ace of Cups. Okay, with the Page of Wands, you definitely are ready for something new. Okay, you're willing to put forth the energy and the effort when it comes to that Page of Wands. With the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, you could definitely be thinking about traveling, whether it's business or moving ahead, wanting to make a change. Some of you see yourselves moving to a different city, a town, a location. Because with the Four of Wands, okay, longevity. When it comes to your investment, something long term. What is it that you're trying to commit yourself to? There's an Ace of Cups. There's a new beginning for you, Virgos. And you said somebody wants control, they're jealous. Yeah, definitely that is there as well. Because I see uh where somebody was definitely wanting to sabotage you, didn't want you getting ahead, was stabbing you in the back on purpose, maliciously uh holding you back and trying to make it so that you don't achieve success, trying to keep you stuck in one place only, not wanting to see you get ahead. Somebody was doing that to you on purpose. And this can also be somebody who you trusted as a confidant, and this person turned around and they used all your secrets against you. Okay. Because I do see somebody, again, when I say I see like magic, this is somebody who could be doing something, even when it comes to trying to put something in somebody's food, or, doing something to that uh, factor. Trying to drain somebody of their energy, making it so that, Virgo, you can be very sleepy, tired, feeling drained, headaches, not wanting to get up. Or why is it that you always seem to be so sleepy for some odd reason when you've already rested? Yeah, see, there's a tower, some sort of unexpected, uninterrupted behavior. But again, like I said, here you are the hermit. Like I said, you take a time to go within and reflect about the situation. Because for some of you, you're right where you need to be. Because right now, you're needing this time in this space to be still so that you can insert yourself and take some time for some mental clarity and truth when it comes to seeking your next direction. Because you are on some sort of spiritual path, you're on some sort of journey. It's just you're trying to, it's like, okay, wanting to have a plan A, a plan B, C, a backup. Trying to apply yourself with the right tools. Yeah, I see the stress. So it could be even feeling sleep deprived or some sort of disorder or something other that you view as a burden, but you're now ready to release the burden. It's like there's a need to take the trash out. Because for many of you, you're coming toward some sort of Ten of Pentacles. It's a matter of needing to save because you're still standing, even though, like I said, Nine of Wands, feeling drained with some sort of burden that could be outweighing you again. That Capricorn energy, the devil energy. See, like I said, that devil energy trying to bind you. For some of you, this can even be sex magic. Now, Yolanda said, yeah, headache, sleepy. Mm-hmm. Body aches. Yeah, because you're focused. You're trying to pay close attention to detail, Virgo, and you are. That's you. Even when it comes to cleaning up and trying to make room, you're ready for something new. You are. And that's the reason why some of you could be a bit OCD when it comes to cleaning. You're cleaning and you're cleaning because it's something that you want. You want change. And so because you're seeking positive change and you're seeking light, some of you could find yourself cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Like putting things in its right place. Sweeping, vacuuming, mopping, dusting, folding up clothes, doing laundry, hanging up, cooking, cleaning the refrigerator, the stove top, rearranging the cabinets and that sort of thing because you're seeking solace and you're seeking change. And this could be the reason why you are, definitely finding yourself cleaning up because this is what you want. You're looking for something, you're seeking cleanliness. And some of you are allergic to filth. You don't want somebody that's filthy coming around you. And this is why you're not giving into the temptation because you view the past as being trifling, dirty, not to satisfaction. It doesn't fulfill you. And so the hangman just came out on you, Virg, okay? And so it's like when it comes to that ultimate sacrifice, when it comes to things lingering in the air for a little bit too long, when it comes to having a hard time letting go, but at the same time, needing to move in moderation and seek patience because you are where you need to be. You just need to be a little more patient, take some time to be still. Good morning, Sabrina. You said, yeah, you just did that yesterday. I still have to do a little more. No dirty ass. Stay away from. Yeah, so you said you've been finding yourself cleaning up. Like I said, so yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people, Virgos, like I said, your energy. And somebody else said, yes, and they've been suffering with sleep, Harriet. Yeah. Fainting and feeling fatigue. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. That's there. And see, when you're feeling sleep and deprived and tired, that's because somebody is trying to pull on your energy. They're trying to silence you. They don't want you doing the work that is needed for you to do because they know that you are a true go getter. They know that you are a hard worker. So, therefore, when it comes to trying to drain you of your energy and make you sleepy and tired, that's to quiet you. You said me too, been getting, yeah, a lot of things. So, yeah, Virgo, it's like some of you find yourself cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Virgo, especially on your day off of work, like when you have a day off, Virgo, some of you could be like, okay, well, let me come home and mop the floor. You know what I'm saying? Let me mop the floor. Let me do the laundry. Like I said, let me wipe some stuff down. Let me do some cleaning because that's Virgo. We could be a little bit OCD. We come home, want to clean, want everything to be kind of, that cleanliness. That's important, right? And so it's about surrounding yourself. Like even one, you could be thinking, okay, well maybe I should get a plant or two, right? I need white walls. I need, you're trying to change things around them. Virgo, that's where we at. Okay. So it's like you could be thinking, okay, do I need, thank you for that super chat, Julissa. I appreciate that super chat, baby. Thank you so much. So it's like Virgo, when it comes to cleaning, some of you could be thinking, okay, I need a new bedroom set, or I need a new living room set, or maybe if I put some yellow flowers in, or maybe if I, get me like a nice tan couch or some curtains to match. You know what I'm saying? It's like changing things around, right? Maybe if I get like this picture and put it here, because Virgo, we like to center things where everything fits correctly in its place. Especially when it comes to matching. Everything has to match. All right. Yeah, because I'm seeing like you're saying, damn, okay, if I'm here and I'm living here, then it's time for me to change it up. Maybe if I spruce the place up a little bit, you know, I don't know, change the bed linen, get some new pillows or something, take out a chair, do something different, Virgo. I see you doing that, right? And it's like, well, damn, if I can't do it here, then maybe I need to move and do it someplace else. Because y'all been saying, yeah, you know, you said you've been looking to buy new furniture. Yeah, so I'm seeing that change, okay? And then the moon card has also been showing up. A lot of moon energy I've been picking up too, okay, Virgo? Some of you could be Pisces moon, but I feel like something is getting ready to reveal itself, okay? I feel like the truth, some sort of confession, something, where there was some sort of deceit and deception, calculus, manipulation and trickery and deceit. I feel like that mask is getting ready to come off, and that, the truth is getting ready to come to the light. So something is getting ready to be, whatever it was that was, being foreseen, is coming to the light. But at the same time, you're like, okay, let me cover myself. Let me do what I gotta do. Because you're definitely like, all right, let me save. You're gonna be saving. No, because something different is going to be coming into play, Virgo, because that's you. You're all about change. All right. And when you are determined to get something that you want, when there is a goal and your mind is set on achieving that goal, you're going to do what it is you have to do. You said you're confirmed. You said elderly people are hoarders, throw that shit away. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, so Virgo, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you're going to be changing and making room for. And you will see a lot of stuff where people will be actually throwing some stuff out. Because, like I said, even with the weather, when it comes to flood victims, be careful with car shopping because a lot of car, because I even around me, a lot of car dealerships has been getting flooded out. A lot of these cars has been getting flooded out, and even though the car dealerships got insurance, be careful when it comes to shopping for a new car. A lot of these cars is being caught up in floods. A lot of people are having to empty out their house because of water damage. But I see you trying to, some of you trying to find a place that's self sufficient and affordable, that's feasible according to your income. Because right now, with the cost of living, when it comes to wages, the cost of living, because it's like doing the math. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to one bedroom, two bedroom, three bedroom, what is it that I need versus what I want? What is it that I can afford versus what I can't afford? Because it's not about keeping up with the Joneses, it's about being able to survive during those cold days and winter months. Can I find a place that's affordable where I can be put and gain, and maintain stability, where I can pay the rent, the mortgage, the lights, the cable, the Wi-Fi, or what is it that I can do without? Maybe I don't need a TV, maybe I don't need cable. I got a computer and a phone, or you know what I'm saying. You're trying to be very strategic when it comes to how you move, how you operate. Like if I get this job, try to back it with a second job. How much money is that going to give me between paychecks? You know what I'm saying? Where if I get paid every 2 weeks here, get paid over here every week or whatever, how could I manage my money resources? Because that's what I'm seeing. How can I do something for myself where I won't have to rely too much on other people because I don't want to become codependent on others? I don't want to have to ask people for help because when I do ask people for help, they tend to turn on me and not want to help me. You don't want to have to get caught up in a jam and a rut. And some of you, like I said, even if you find yourself connected in a situation, an entanglement when it comes to love, because yeah, there is offers that want to come in. The Page of Cups just came out for you, right? So you got the Page of Cups with the Page of Wands. You got this here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, a Lover's card. So it's like love wants to come seeping in, but then you have to really know a person's true intentions, because you have to understand that sometimes The devil can also send things that look tempting, attraction, things that look good but may not be good for you. The devil could come in and try to distract you by bringing somebody to you that they know you're going to be attracted to and become lustful, to throw you off of your angle of what it is you're trying to do. So be careful with that and pay close attention to that situation. And also be careful, understand that sometimes you could find yourself in situations in a relationship or situationship where somebody could be jealous of you and you could be sleeping with the enemy where it feels more of a competition because you're in a situation with somebody where they may have a fear of you getting too far ahead and getting up on your feet where you might do better than them and move on and leave them behind, where now somebody doesn't want you to get up on your feet and they don't want you to get too far up because they're not trying to be left behind. And then they could be scared that if you start looking good, you're going to start attracting other people to you. So what can this person do to keep you stuck where you're not out there looking too good because they don't want you out there attracting other people? Gaining other resources. You feel me? The Ace of Cups is here, Virgo. I can't make it up. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, it came back out, okay? So new beginnings is coming your way for sure. All right? Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you guys another reading. And we're going to see where the energy is coming because you're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, okay? And like I said, there go that Five of Cups. So when it comes to disappointment, all right, where somebody could be feeling rejected, wanting to have a reconciliation with you, could be upset because you chose to move on. And this can even be somebody who thought the grass was greener on the other side and they made the wrong decision, where somebody was doing some juggling because there go the Two of Pentacles. So it's like where there's a need to seek balance. Again, the Temperance card is here. So moving in moderations, needing to seek peace. The King of Wands wants to show up in your reading twice. Again, the direction. So you may have an older figure. Definitely family justice is here. So you could have even been dealing with, when it comes to legal, when it comes to weighing a scale, when it comes to somebody who need to take accountability for their actions or the part they played in, where somebody didn't want to admit to their wrongdoing. Somebody can also be trying to come in wanting to make amends. Yes, I said it before I can even say it. The Two of Cups. Somebody's wanting to come in and right their wrong. Okay. The Chariot, overcoming conflict, because right behind the Chariot is the Three of Swords. Again, that came back out. Somebody's wanting to right their wrong. Third party entanglement, but then this is somebody who also breadcrumbed you in the past with the Six of Pentacles and fed you crumbs because they didn't think you was good enough. They thought you was vulnerable. They thought you was easy, damsel in distress and needy. You needed them. Today you don't need them. You're on guard with the Seven of Wands that also came out on you earlier, okay? You got your guards up. You are protecting yourself. And at the same time, which is crazy, is that somebody do want to come in and have a Ten of Cups with you because the Ten of Pentacles also came out, okay? So I feel like the sun is on your side, okay? That Page of Wands is showing back up. So again, you're ready for something new. And it's weird because with that Page of Wands, that Three of Wands is back out, okay? So the hyphen card is also here. So when it comes to seeking answers from a higher source and when it comes to paying close attention to lessons that's being taught, when it comes to doing things in a spiritual traditional manner, when it comes to seeking those answers, like I said, Virgo, the Ace of Wands is here. So yes, you're being creative. Your talents is definitely going to come back because you do things at the right time, not when people expect for you to do them. Because it's not about you. Because you got other people that's trying to watch you. That's sitting back up in the cut in the corners, like, see what Virgo's going to do. Let me see what Virgo's next move is going to be. How Virgo's going to move. And you're sitting back and you're in the cut and you don't be in a rush, okay? Don't be anxious because somebody wants you to flop. Somebody wants you to fall. They want you to make a mistake. But you're learning lessons from past mistakes because you're not trying to repeat it. This is why you are cutting off communication when it comes to past people, places, and things. Okay, you are not trying to entertain past BS because you learned, so you learned the painful lesson. So therefore, you're not trying to go back and repeat it. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. She said, "Congratulations on sending healing, love, and light." I know that's right, because you guys know I have been busy. You said your daughter spoke to you, hasn't spoke to you. Let me see. Let me see what she's saying. Okay, you said my daughter that hasn't spoken to me in 5 years contact me this weekend trying to come home. Oh wow, that's deep. That's deep. And Desmond said, "Yeah, cutoff game is strong." Okay. And so yeah, so Yolanda, you need to really find out, because maybe she needs you. You understand? You need to really make sure, really get down to it, and really find out what's going on. Because I'm not going to tell you to turn your back on your daughter, because I know as a mother, you know what I'm saying, we try to be there. I know my own daughter's been going through things with my granddaughter, and I was just telling my own daughter to pray, pray about the situation. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to push prayer toward change. You have to pray. You can't. No, we can't change people once they become a young adult, an adult. You can't change a person or make a person do something that you want them to do, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to do it anyway. And yes, Virgo, we do try to be very careful when it comes to who we open the door to, because we done been through a lot of, in the past, that we're not trying to go back through it. So yes, being very strategic when it comes to how we assert ourselves and when it comes to how we do things, because we ain't got time for people to be trying to come in, trying to use trickery and manipulation, thinking that they're going to get in, try to use somebody and abuse somebody, because that's not even going to happen. You understand? And sometimes we treat love from a distance. It's like, okay, I love you, we family, but if you're not coming correct, I might have to leave you alone, and I'm just gonna have to move on. I can give you helpful advice, I can direct you. But if you choose not to listen to what it is I'm trying to say to you to help you, then I'm gonna have to just move. I'm gonna have to lift myself up out of the situation and leave it be, and pray for you from a distance, because I can't tolerate or deal with somebody who's not trying to listen to what I'm trying to help you with when it comes to me trying to give you helpful advice. I'm not trying to make you do anything. I'm just trying to help you, because I've already been there, done that, and did that. So I know how it's going to end up. So that's why we try to be very careful when it comes to how we choose to use our communication. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be very careful when it comes to dealing, especially with family and loved ones. Because no, we don't want our loved ones to be out there hurt and to be without. We want to save them, we want to help them, we want to heal them, because Virgos, we're the teacher, we're the therapist, we're the angels, we're the people that help and heal. That's how Virgo, that's who you are, right? And we don't mind helping people, but we're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So never ever take advantage of a good Virgo, because Virgo, we're not deaf, dumb, blind, or illiterate by no means. Okay, we can smell bullshit a mile away. And once we see that bullshit, because we dot our I's and cross our T's, okay? Once we see the bullshit, we pick up on it immediately. We're not going to allow ourselves to get caught up. So therefore, we will cut that shit off real, real quick and be like, "Oh hell no!" Nah. And we will shut the door, slam it, lock, and never look back, and don't even open that shit no more. We don't give a damn. And so again, it's all about change, because that's where we at. We're all about change. We want something new. We want something different. We already know the past, so we're not even concerned about the past, because we've already been there, did that, and did that. And so we're moving away from that. We're not looking back. We're focusing definitely on ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And so we're not accepting any more garbage into play. And so now we're just moving on. We're moving ahead. So that's the whole plan, using logic, okay? And being intelligent, using logic and wisdom, moving forward. Because we already know what's back there, so we're not concerned about what's back there, okay? We just got our eye on the bigger prize. You understand, Virgo? So let me see. Let's see what else wants to come out. Then I will come back and give you guys a bonus extended reading, and we'll see what else. Because this has been a good reading right here. I feel as though we have we got a lot out of it. Because I don't like to leave you on one reading because I know it's been a while, and I know people been saying, "Well, where's Tracy?" Because we haven't seen Tracy. Tracy hasn't been up in here giving out no readings. Tracy has been back at work, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I've been hitting that 12-hour shift, okay, graveyard shift. And it was just that last night the weather was messed up. So I didn't, I had to call out of work because we had some flooded issues. All right. And so I was able to get up this morning and do a reading, okay? Because yeah, you do have somebody spying on you with the Seven of Swords, a narcissist who's definitely trying to get in and get out without getting caught being sneaky. Somebody else views you as a wish fulfillment, but Virgo with the Six of swords, you're leaving the shit behind, okay? You're leaving the shit behind. You're like, hell no. The Death card, so an ending, a painful ending, but also going through a spiritual rebirth after learning a painful, lesson. And you're sitting here focused on your stability and security with the Eight of Pentacles, just like I said. You're coming in with the Star card, so many of you have Aquarius placements. You're moving toward your here victory, Virgo. The Four of Wands came out again, so your hard work is definitely about to pay off when it comes to best. The Queen of Cups is who you are when it comes to listening to your intuition to a situation. The Four of Cups, somebody's doing a whole lot of, like I said, strategic thinking when it comes to doing some real heavy contemplating and meditating about a situation. Somebody can't seem to get you off their mind, get you off their plate. You are the Empress, and many of you are ready to take a leap of faith or forward. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to go forward. You got the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is definitely trying to help you out in this situation. Okay, Two of Wands. You are ready to start making plans for the future, Virgos, when it comes to you putting yourself first with the Nine of Pentacles, all right? So I do feel as though you're going to be celebrating yourself within due time, okay? You have a King of Swords that's stubborn as hell. But this focus on the reality, when it comes to seeking mental clarity and truth, it's like you got somebody who's wanting to seek some sort of answers, and it's like there's nothing else to say, because if this person was with you and you gave them many chances time after time and they kept effing up, it's not your job to take them back in. It's their responsibility to learn from their past bullshit. Can't nobody make you deal with them if they know they effed up. You know what I'm saying? Because you are coming in with the Strength card, okay? And like I said, they go to the Lovers card. So some of you are needing to make a decision regarding past or present situation, and you are needing to budget and save and watch your coins when it comes to that Four of Pentacles, okay? Because yeah, these people from the past, they stabbed you in the back. And this could be in the workplace, this could be even family, okay? Because when it comes to you feeling defeated and stuck, the time has come for you to free yourself with that Two of Swords, because somebody could be feeling left out in the cold, okay? Or a fear of not having enough. I feel like you're getting ready to rebuild your whether it's social status or stability. I feel like you will have just enough to do what it is you have to do, because you are manifesting. Okay, with the Magician card, something is definitely coming to a complete halt with the World card. Okay, so closing out a cycle, making room for a new beginning. Leo placements is here very strongly. Okay, some of you can also be dealing with Scorpio. Your focus on wealth and abundance, King of Pentacles. Also, kind of be careful that somebody's not trying to buy you into coming to them, because judgment is here. So Virgo, many of you are going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Okay, again with that Eight of Swords, feeling trapped and isolated, needing to free yourself from a situation is up to you. Okay, or you could be dealing with somebody who feels stuck, but don't feel stuck, because spirit is definitely working with you, Virgo. Okay, spirit is on your side, is going to help you. Okay, the High Priestess is here to tell you to pay close attention to the red flags when it comes to using intellect and wisdom, to keep from, don't let nobody make a fool out of you. Okay, pay close attention to the company you keep and the people that try to approach you that come your way. Yeah, because these illusions, the Seven of Cups. Somebody's definitely weighing their options with the Seven of Cups when it comes to these options and offers that's coming in. Because the Eight of Cups, so it's like you're leaving the past behind with the Eight of Cups. Page of Pentacles, you're tapping into your spiritual realm, Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with an Emperor, Aries. I don't know. There could be some conflict around you, Five of Wands, where somebody views the situation as a competition. So you can have people trying to compete against you. There could be some drama. There could be some jealousy, some hostile envy. King of Cups, somebody's emotionally in their feelings when it comes to the Six of Cups past person. Somebody, again, wanting to come in and right their wrong, wanting to make you an offer here. The Queen of Wands, Virgo, you're taking back your power. But again, somebody is trying to come in and sabotage the situation between you and somebody else. They don't want to see you being happy. Some of you also need to take time to rest when it comes to the Four of Swords, or somebody could be grieving in silence, Virgo. But I feel like you're going to be working. The Three of Pentacles is here. So your mind is on your money's on your mind, okay? We're gonna leave it there. Hopefully you guys was able to get something out of it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right. And shout out to all my subscribers and day ones. And if you're new, definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. This was a general reader for my Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And as always, y'all already know this is Tracy White Sources Tarot. All right. So with that being said, one love. I am out. God bless.